Hey everyone, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you in a different background, same room, to do a blush tag video. I was tagged by Miss Lorraine here on the YT, and if by chance you don't know who she is, definitely look in the description bar below. I will have her link to her channel and possibly the link to her blush tag video as well. She is wonderful with project pans to help you use up your makeup. So if by chance you're trying to go through makeup, definitely check her out. She is very inspirational. Now for this blush tag video, I do believe I have done this video once before last year. So this is the 2016 version, and I do believe it may even be updated as far as the questions. I will tag people towards the end in the description bar, so check it out to see if your name is there, and the questions will also be there as well. So over to my left, I have the computer, and on this blue tray, you know I love blue, is all of the blushes that I own. And I'm so glad that I got rid of some too, because I just had way too many. So let's get this video started. The first question is best packaging. And what I have for best packaging is this Tarteless blush palette. 4 blushes come in this palette, and I got it recently in this year. Those are what the blushes look like, but since we are talking about packaging, I just love how it is gold tone on the back, how it's beautifully pink and white and a little bit of purple on there. You have the Tarteless in gold. It is just so pretty to have on your counter or to take it with you wherever you need to go. Love this packaging. The second question I have is Prettiest Color. Now, believe it or not, to me, the prettiest color that I have comes from this NARS. Is that upside down? Yes, it is. From this NARS blush. This is a oldie but goodie. It is Taj Mahal. And that is what the color looks like. And I will do a swatch on my hand. And that is what the swatch looks like there. What I really love about this color is it is kind of like a sunset golden color, and for medium to dark skin tones, it is beautiful. For light skin tones, I believe you just need to use a light hand, but it is beautiful and I love this color. Most pigmented. I would have to go to my Ben Nye palette, but as many of you know, in this palette are my La Femme blushes. And these are what the blushes look like. They are extremely, and I mean extremely pigmented. You definitely have to use a light hand regardless to which color that you pick. I'm going to touch this one that's called Brick Red. Do you see that? Let me show you what it looks like on the back of the hand. Yes, very, very pigmented. So it would be my La Femme blushes. Alright, number 4, Everyday Blush. So I have a few that I would consider an everyday blush, but the one that I pull for more than likely would be this Milani blush right here. It is an 01 Romantic Rose. I really love how this blush looks. It is very light on my skin. It still gives me color. It allows me to see it but not have it stand out so much so that I can use it on a regular basis. I'm going to give you a swatch here. That is what the swatch looks like on my finger. Let me get you a better swatch. That's what it looks like on the back of my hand. And definitely when you blend this color out, it just gives you a nice rosy tone. So that is my everyday blush. The next blush would be a party blush. Oh my goodness. Do I know which one that would be? So the party blush that I would have to pick out would be from Hard Candy. This is what it looks like in the packaging. And this is 128 Bombshell. And if you see the outer rim, you can tell I use it a lot. This particular blush, it stands out very well on my skin. Can you see that color there? That is 128 Bombshell. What I love about that party blush is it already has a shine to it as far as the color, and it has kind of like a bronzer color mixed in. I love that pink swirl. The one that I picked out, I didn't know would be so good for my skin. So if I'm going out night on the town and I want it to look just right, I would pick Hard Candy 128 Bombshell. Okay, this is number 6, a blush I regret. Now, the ones that I have regretted, I have already passed along to others so that I wouldn't have to worry about trying to use it. So this particular blush that I love, I still regret it because I don't wear it that often. And it is the Bare Minerals blush in the color Beauty. So I'm going to do my best to try to show it to you without it falling out everywhere. This is what that blush looks like. And I will take some out of the lid and put it on the back. Keep in mind these swatches are quite thick, but that's what it looks like. When you blend this particular blush out, it just gives a wonderful effect on your cheeks, but I still regret buying it because I don't wear it that often. So that is my regret blush. Least used is number 7, and I would have to say that it is this NARS Exhibit A. Comes in that type of packaging. And this is what that blush looks like. It is a bold red. And it works well as long as you use a light hand and blend it out very, very nicely. This is what that looks like. It's kind of an orangey red. Let's see if I can get you to see that a little more. This is what it looks like on the skin. I really do like this blush, but I don't pull it out that often. Maybe because I'm still kind of scared to wear it. Number 8, most used, would never let go. Okay, my most used and would never let go happens to be a MAC blush. And this is in the color Raisin. That's what it looks like in the packaging. Raisin is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I do not ever want to be without this blush. Can you see that there? Excuse the burn mark. That is what Raisin looks like. And this to me is also an everyday blush. You could build it up and make it nice and dark, or you could use a light hand and have it lightweight on your skin. I just love that blush and I never want to be without it. Okay, number 9 is favorite blush brand. So at the moment, my favorite brand of anything is Urban Decay, but just so happen I don't have any Urban Decay blushes. So my second favorite would have to be Tarte. And this is not the palette that blushes come in. It was a shadow palette, but I didn't want to get rid of it, so I put blushes on the inside. So I'm going to show you the blushes that I have. And these are what they look like. Every single one is specifically designed to make you look beautiful. So I would have to say Urban Decay would be number one. I'm going to get some blushes from them, and Tarte would be the next favorite brand. Number 10, great blush discovery of the year. As I said, I have given away many blushes, but my greatest discovery would have to be this Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. That is because I used to have this when it first came out, and they repackaged it and they reformulated this blush. This is what it looks like. This blush feels so high end. It is very, very soft. That's what it looks like. Sorry, not giving you the finger. This is what it looks like on the back of my arm. And as you can see, I kind of like pinky type blushes. I'm going to have to try some different ones, but I am glad to rediscover this. So this is my blush discovery of the year. Number 11, most practical. So the most practical blush that I have, another pinky type blush, would be this Milani Tea Rose blush. Looks like that. And this is practical because even though it probably looks very bright in the pan, it doesn't give you that effect on your cheeks. That's what it looks like. As you blend it out on your cheeks, it just gives you this nice rosy glow. It is called Tea Rose. It's by Milani, and I truly enjoy this blush. Sometimes I use this as my second everyday option. All right, number 12, least practical. I would have to go back to this NARS Exhibit A. The reason why it is least practical is because to me this can only be worn during, I would probably say, the winter time for me because of the color, so I don't get as much wear out of it, and I practically wear it as it is now. So that would be my least practical. All right, most expensive blush. So it would have to be the NARS once again, and I'll just pull up the Taj Mahal. That's because these are about $36. Everything else I would probably say is about $28 all the way down to $3.50. And the Wet n Wild, I believe, was $2.99. So NARS is my most expensive blush that I have to date. And number 14, which is the last question, is least expensive. I want to say it is this Wet n Wild Color Icon, but I also have this Palladio Matte Blush. You can get this from Sally's Beauty Supply. It is $2 more than the Wet n Wild, but I definitely want to show you this color. It is in the color Bayberry. It is another pink. It is matte. This is such a beautiful color, and I believe that you can use this all year round. And that is that color there on the bottom. All right, I want to say thank you, Lorraine, so much for tagging me in this video. I'm definitely going to make sure that you get the link to this video. And thank you to everyone else who has subscribed, who has watched this video, who's leaving comments. I appreciate you so very much. Don't forget to check the description bar below because I will be tagging a few people there. I'm going to try to find 14 people since there's 14 questions. The questions will also be in the description. You know I don't edit. The questions will also be in the description bar, and I will end this by saying to all be blessed, wear your makeup, save your money, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye. Hey y'all, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I apologize before I even start the video. I have my fan on. I know it's kind of close to the camera, but I have tried to do this video like 4 times and I'm sweating. I can't do it no more. So forgive me if the fan sounds a little louder than what it should. Welcome to all the new positive supporters. Hey y'all, to all my regular supporters. This is a collaboration video. As you can see in the title below, we are going to be doing top 10 favorites and all-time recommendations. I have asked a couple of my YT sisters here to be a part of this with me, and they said yes.